make that the widget I will just create now fits in this widget hierarchy, so it would be really easy to reuse. I mean, it's composite pattern. Let's call it senders to be really
original, bigger.
Yes, I really tried that. That's very high. Yes. Here we have two instance variables, which will be two actually sub-widgets. So one for the methods and one for the source code. And nice. That's comment. I am so then you have to initialize this instance variable. So the idea is you have the initialization of the whole UI is split in three. So you have the initialize method, like for all of the classes, which is okay, I put like for real instance variable, not sub-widgets, I will initialize them here. So in this case we don't have. Then we have initialize widget, the method I will just write now, which is how to actually initialize widgets, so to set them, like the color, the font, or maybe stuff like that. What do I do when I click? I mean, how to display elements, how to sort items in the list, and stuff like that. And then we have initialize presenter, which is the method where we put the glue between the widgets, like as we will do them. When I click in the method here, in the list, I want the source code to be updated. So let's start with initialize widgets. And here I have a magic method. We'll just instantiate them all just one way. So it goes here up there, so I will put methods and actually which spec model to use. So this simply bind the instance variable methods with this class here, and we will do the same for the specs. Like this. So this is say, okay, you have methods, create an instance of this composable model and put it there. Like plus set some magic references like, okay, the owner of the sub-widget is me, and all this stuff that we don't want to do each time. And here we can, I don't know, how do we want to do it? We can first create the layout and see like, okay, we have a layout that does nothing at all, but how to simply write the layout. Or we can first write the glue between sub-widget and then the layout. It's up to you. Layout first?
What's the simplest way to see something?
Okay. So here, let's put a selector. Spec, really. I really love names. Here is
So we're on the plus side, right?
yeah, on class side, sorry. You can really see, yes, on class side. It will be fully static, so we can put it in the class side and then reuse it for all the widgets. Here we have the magic formula saying that what Pharo will be a spec layout. If you have multiple ones, you can put here default to say that here I add some black method which will bind this to actually the instance which will use this description. And here we just use self. Not really needed, but so just tell me what it's at. Yes?
So the symbols you use, methods and source code, though.
Just accessors. Here I will, because I didn't, if you go 2 minutes instance side, I have no method here, but to make this work, I need actually on instance side a method named methods and an instance method named source code. And here methods will point to the instance variable methods, but here you can, if you want, you can choose fubu here, and then have a method fubu, which point is, I mean, it's not binding to the instance variable name, it's just messages, because actually you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
As we will see in the second part. So let's put methods here. It's okay for everyone? Everyone is okay. And here I just said go instance side and create the accessors. Only the getter are needed here. So just do that and categorize it.
What shortcuts do you use?
For what? For accessing, command H, command A. So here you can use arrows, space to select this and select, and then command S to valid. And then for categorizing is command H, command shift C. And here, if we take workspace, or if it's big enough, you should be able to do that, hopefully. And that's a slightly empty UI. And here, as you can see, it's the text, and here it's the
Only for the getters. Only getters.
yes, because you don't need to set them, because you have them initialized. Yeah, and my philosophy is not to expose this instance variable, because what you can do is if you check them, you can do some strange stuff. Swapping instance variable with that.
No, it should be like
So everybody's can open that?
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that if you have a problem, just
No,
don't assume that.
don't assume the answer.
okay. So is everything okay?
People will sink down and look like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, like people hiding behind the screen.
Could you switch to instance side for a while?
Sorry?
Instance side of the class.
Yes, of course. You don't have here just two getters,
Yeah, I'm easily initialized.
and here you have that, and I am because you were late. That's why. Methods.
It's just an accessor. It's just an accessor.
So it's working there?
We want everybody to run it.
Yeah, I want people to actually.
The fact that the instance variables were not initialized didn't make any difference.
Sorry?
It seemed to matter that the instance variables weren't initialized. But the getters are returning nil.
I sorry, I don't understand what people are saying.
Initialize methods do the initialization. Initialize models.
This method here, instance models, actually take this because in Spec you have this notion of bindings, and depending on the bindings, the actual widget. For now it's morphic, but it could be something else. So here I have the first layer of iteration, like okay, I have this composable model. What is the real class that I should instantiate? So I have it there, and then when it's instantiated, I have to set like the owner, like the parent of this sub-widget is me, and your binding will be mine most probably, and then share some properties. So everything here is hidden there.
So if I wanted to to change the default of the text model to type in some text here or something?
You can. Let's do that. But I was waiting for people there. Like, the first step was to do a UI one, and so as I said, here is the method where we can specify widgets. So here we can do like source code, text, type something here.
The generic?
Yeah.
At the generic place. Where would I change it in generic way? That for each time I want to create some UI, I would have please type in some text here in the text model.
Is that a text model? Or is that defined? How it's initialized?
If you want to do that, one way is to actually set that up. Sorry. And the other one is to wait as I put the proper decoration pattern on top of that. But yeah, that was what we want to do in 3.0 is to have a way to describe that, this kind of properties that you can share among all your widgets. And also, I have a prototype of a living editor where you can select the text model or the widget and edit it, say, okay, the border color should be, pink, something like that, and should be exported in like this kind of object. And decorate it.
You can also change the bindings at runtime. I think that was more your question. You see that you could open a widget and instantiate this.
No, I was wondering as Oscar, why is it not crashing because of a different object? And then there seems to be some default empty string or something set to this text model. And where would I change that to? To something else.
Text model.
Yeah.
So what you should see is that the text model, the least composable models, they are part of the Spec framework. So this means that if you have a button, this will be, a button model or things like that encapsulate for the platform the widgets that we have. Because Spec should be platform independent. We want to be able to define, to have it, to build a user interface using Cocoa with that or Ember. So everybody.
And you try that it works.
Yeah, it does. You didn't say it.
I seem to get an error of some sort.
Maybe you're not using your browser, you have the front-end tab and put that in there and how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm not far of it. But here, I heard that someone was a problem. Yes. Can you explain what the problem is?
So what is your problem?
Oh, it's not working. Okay. So, what I can do now here is to also specify that we want some configuration because we know that it's source code. I know the name is slightly wrong, but since it's the name used since small is not there already. Okay, Pharo. So Spec has to change the default size. So let's go do that. Just initialize them. I can name whatever you want. Well, I have no idea. Most probably something like that. Should do the tree. So here, just say that by default.
title limitation?
Sorry?
The title method.
Yes.
Just method name.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, but just want to remain consistent.
Okay. And here's the item, just return the select item. And if nothing is selected, it will be nil. Which here you can have the same problem actually. If you try to unselect an item here, you should have the not understand. Because here in this method we didn't take into account that item here could actually be nil. So we can do it fast. Item if nil, set source code text nothing, not nil. So here if you don't say it, just remove the text and otherwise it does what it used to do. And you should now correct the working. Okay, so let me switch to the class browser if it's okay for everyone.
Who did I finish? You're here, okay? You go?
Yeah. So now let's write class browser, small one. So it starts from the same superclass.
Expect that you will read this screen.
Yes, I will do it right now. Here in the sub-widget that we will have a list of classes and we'll reuse exactly the standard implementer that we just did because it's actually the same. We have a list of methods and the source code. So it's what you have the class browser plus in addition a list of classes. So we'll reuse that and I will show you how to reuse it and reuse sub-widget of the sub-widget for specifying the layer. So let's create a class. So the same as previously, we have initialize widgets. Reuse same list as previously, and here for senders we will reuse the class registration. Don't forget the source. Yeah. It's okay for the initial widgets.
How about prefix? Is
So
it?
the H on the case. Okay for everyone? Who is not okay with that? So now let's do previously on class side the layout. Yes. Thank you. How does the layout show? Yeah, I will show you. So let's do the first main version with row. can say
but
whether
it doesn't do anything.
yes. Do you want that to change that now? Yeah. What I wanted to change also is that here it's really redundant to have the name of the class here because obviously you know which class it comes from. So let's do both. So both are different methods. So here what I wanted to do is senders, and since I didn't properly implemented the full protocol for the senders, I would have to do something a bit ugly here. Methods, list the block, and yeah, as it's really strange to it there. This is because usually when you implement for real a widget, you should provide to all the users this entry points. Like if you have a display, if you are in a list, you should at least provide interesting customization methods for this list. So here I didn't do that for the senders, and
So what you should,
this display block should be actually displayed, should be implemented on senders.
so Benjamin, do it the dirty way, and then after you
Yes.
use the senders.
This is the dot code.
Yeah.
So it's a bit against the rest as well. Here we should have the correct name. And change when you accept text. So here, for exactly the same reason, we will have start. So the method is accept block, which is a block performed each time you save the text. And here is an argument to have the new version of the text. So here I will maybe not compile because can I do that and see that it works or not?
Maybe a question in between. Is there a hook that you can press some magic keys or whatever and select, let's say, an element of a list and see and then go to the debugger to see what's going on, which list gets now like initialized with which model or something, or which
I think
it's handy for debugging or for if you have some user interface you don't understand, you don't